Hi, thanks for stopping in. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to talk about my hair. I have decided to let my hair grow naturally, and it's been 1 year. It's 12 months of dye-free, and I'm excited to share with you my journey. I found my first gray hair when I was 15 years old, and that summer I decided I was going to use Sun-In and give myself some highlights. Do you remember Sun-In? It was just a little rectangular bottle, and basically it was just lemon juice and water, but you just squirted it all over your hair and gave yourself that California glow. And that was it for me. I had discovered how much fun it was to change the color of my hair. This is my high school photo, and it shows my natural hair color, and it actually was very naturally curly at the time too. I started going to get my hair professionally colored, and I loved this color. It was kind of a reddish gold, and I kept my hair in that color for many years. I started experimenting on my own, and I colored my hair a nice deep dark brown, and then I moved on to bleach, and that was a lot of fun. I love this color, and I had a great time being a blonde, but I quickly realized that I was destroying my hair, and my hair was becoming so fried and thin and brittle, and it was just horrible, and I wasn't very happy. So I decided to color my hair a nice deep brown again, but because it was so fried, it actually turned out really, really dark. And that's when I decided that I was not going to be doing my own hair anymore. From then on, I was going to actually go and have someone else color my hair. I found someone who did a great job, and I loved how she colored my hair, and I had a lot of fun changing the different colors over the years. But after a while, my hair was growing out so fast, and I couldn't keep up with it. I kind of was running out of options. My hair wasn't looking so great anymore. So my biggest fear was I was going to the salon every 4 weeks, and it started to look like my hair was actually going bald. It looks like I was starting to lose my hair. I hadn't seen my natural hair in 30 years, so I had no idea what was going on. But the contrast between the white and the brown really made it appear like I was starting to lose my hair, and I was kind of starting to freak out a little bit. I stopped coloring my hair because of COVID. I was terrified. I was absolutely scared out of my mind about how bad it looked. And as it started to grow in, probably about 1 or 2 inches, I started to notice how pretty it looked. I liked the color. I liked all the different dimensions, all the different shades of gray and silver that were mixed together. I found a lot of pictures on social media. Everybody is sharing images of their different hairstyles and how their hair is changing as it grows out, and different things to do and how to dress and different ways of styling it. And I was so inspired. There's such a great community out there. I don't know if I ever would have stopped coloring my hair if I didn't have that little bit of a nudge, but I am glad that I did now, and I'm glad that I'm on this journey. The longer my hair grew, the more I noticed that because I stopped coloring it, it was becoming more and more healthy and shiny and just full of color. And that's when I became committed, and even though the salons opened back up, I knew that I wasn't going to go back to coloring my hair. I never cut all my hair off. I opted to just let it grow out naturally. I think if I had cut it, it would have been very hard for me psychologically. I think it would have been too traumatic. Some of the things I did while I was growing my hair out was I wore my hats. I love hats. I wear my hats all the time anyway, but I really fell in love with my hats during this process. So these are some of my favorites. This one I got at Kohl's. This one I think is a Target. Kohl's. Definitely Kohl's. And this last one I just got at Amazon. Another thing I did was I also put my hair up in a bun. I don't know if I looked as good in that, but that was an easy solution, the little bun or a ponytail. And now I'm finally starting to wear it down more, and I'm feeling more comfortable with it. So another thing I did try was I went out and bought some temporary hair color. It's a spray, and it washes out. This one is silver, and it matched my hair. And I also bought this Manic Panic. This is really fun, and this one you just rub in. I've liked these a lot. They gave it a great color. The only problem was that if you rubbed it, it would rub off, and so I was a little worried about wearing it to work, but I think if you had a special occasion, these would be a lot of fun. There were definitely some growing pains. For the first couple of months, the contrast between my new white hair and the colored brown was so drastic, and because my hair is really thin, the brown started to kind of look like a comb over, and it looked really funny in the back. I kind of looked a little bit bald, so that was kind of an odd time. Another thing that was very hard is about 8 months in, I was starting to feel a little bit better, and I was wearing my hair up in a bun. I thought I was kind of ready to reveal my changing hair. I usually do YouTube cooking videos, so I filmed an entire episode of this pumpkin bread, and I got done and I reviewed the footage, and I quickly scrapped that and reshot wearing a hat. I was out shopping and I was in line at a big department store, and the cashier wanted to know why I had stopped coloring my hair. She was really going on about why didn't I go and buy myself a box of hair dye. It's just cheap and I could do it so easily, and this was really bothering her. This made me feel absolutely horrible, and when I came home I was moping around. So I went on social media and I found some of my favorite people that I like to follow and looked up what they were doing, and I discovered some really fun things with barrettes and different hair accessories. I did not actually own very many hairpins or pretty things to put in my hair. After all of these years, this is all I had collected. So I went out and bought some really fun hair jewelry. I like things that sparkle, so I had a lot of fun shopping for that. And these just came in the mail. These are alligator clips. I keep wanting to call them dragon clips for some reason, but these are alligator clips, and I'm really excited to try these out. And I discovered that I enjoy trying new things with my hair and sharing it on social media too. In reflection, I did think about it, and I wondered why I had let a complete stranger dictate how I felt about myself. And I don't know. She broke down boundaries that I would hope that I wouldn't treat somebody like that. I mean, if you want to color your hair, color your hair. If you don't, don't. But I really try to be a positive influence for everybody on their own journey. I've definitely closed the chapter on coloring my hair with permanent hair color, but never say never. There's a lot of fun things that I've seen where they're coloring the ends of the hair, maybe with a semi-permanent or something that washes out, and you can have a lot of fun. So who knows what the future will hold. I'm kind of excited to see. I'm gonna go and get my hair cut tonight. I'm not gonna get a lot taken off, just so enough to shape it up, and hopefully I'll be able to see more of the silver color underneath. And I'm going to actually celebrate. I'm going to order a really cool purse. It's going to be my first Brahmin purse. So my next video is going to be an unboxing of the purse and also some photographs of my haircut. Thanks for stopping by. This is pretty much where I'm at after a year, and I'm excited to see where my hair goes in the next several months or the next year. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, and smash that like button.